Oh,
interesting.
guard pull.
You can see Indy's pace is already much faster than either of the other two matches, but Grace has not changed her pace.
Yeah, I'll say it. I've said it a few times. I'll say it again. I was impressed with Grace's ability to handle Zoe's game. It just seems like she's one of those people who just always has an answer. They might not, in that first match, very, very close, but she won. She had an answer to everything. In the second match, against, a different, very, very different type of opponent in a very different type of match, she had an answer to everything.
Yeah, we saw her willing to make changes to her strategy in her game mid-match, which not all athletes are willing to do, definitely.
Now, here's the big question. Can she, again, do what she needs to do to get the victory here in the finals? Definitely going up against the most experienced, the highest level grappler that she's fought against tonight.
We also haven't seen a ton of submission attempts from Indy.
We haven't. And again, that could make the difference. Make a big difference. I feel like the thing is with Grace, and certainly that won her the last match, was she understands what the judges are looking for. She understands that they're looking for submission attempts over positional control. Even just grabbing onto that leg and throwing it up and giving a grimace on the face like she's really putting some pressure onto it.
But this is
smart.
now
heavy. Yeah, you don't want to be here.
This is now heavy.
Injana.
Yeah. So again, she's working with this non-traditional grip with the underhook, but I think, again, because she's so long, she's still able to get the twist in the body that doesn't allow her opponent to come towards the back, which is normally what would be happening if you give up an underhook in this side control, or I'm sorry, this half guard position. It's not a position I would generally recommend for people, but it seems to really be effective for her particular body type in the divisions that she's in. So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Grace is doing a good job getting to that body lock, but the head is twisted so far that she needs to get it free before she can come towards the back.
It's not, it's obviously given Injana some bother because she's wanting to get this underhook. She's fighting to get this underhook now.
Yes.
She's feeling the threat.
But Grace is also feeling the threat, and now they're kind of almost locked in a stalemate of who's going to get this underhook.
Yeah.
While Indy is still pummeling the lockdown leg out, and now Grace has lost control of that lockdown leg. That could give Grace some trouble. It's amazing the amount of twists that Indy is putting on Grace's face, and she seems unconcerned by it.
The knee is slowly starting to come through, but Grace manages to switch her hips again and looking to get this this butterfly hook to maybe create some elevation, but
I think Indy's very nearly fished that underhook out.
Yeah.
We might see a back attack here.
Grace is doing really good.
Yeah, the side to side is great.
Really nice.
It's really shutting down Indy's attack to the pass, but also to the back.
Yeah. And what's amazing is, Grace has done so well, and, she wasn't invited here. She
won her way
on, which is pretty cool to be, here in the finals.
She's definitely given a really good account of herself, I think, so far.
Absolutely.
And continuing to do so under a incredibly horrible position to be in, which is Injana Goodman on top in half guard and driving that shoulder into the face.
The pressure's just coming on slowly. And Grace is doing a great job working out of these positions every time, but you can tell that this is just exhausting.
Yeah. Yeah, and Injana's very slowly going to start working this gift wrap,
fighting for the gift wrap.
Yeah.
Now Grace is almost committed herself to either being flat or being turned the other way.
And Injana's just riding that wave, right?
I think she's using very little energy on top, but you can see that Grace is tiring a little bit.
Yeah.
Her chin is popped up. I would like to see Injana start to put some pressure on the actual pass now so that we can
She's slowly working the knee through now. Now she's got that underhook.
Yeah, now she can open it up.
Yeah. Otherwise, Grace would have been there pushing her knee back, but now she can start slowly working herself up.
She might look for some foot pummeling now to pry the quarter mount open. Nice movement from Grace, but now Indy's too tight.
See Gracie's elbows come just fast now. This is giving Injana the opportunity to come to the back now. Or even just to come up high and start working towards the armbar. Although, I don't...
The elbow's tucked under. It's going to be really hard for Enyo to get inside.
Rolling.
That's the benefit of being able to eat.
Very nice.
Being willing to eat mat with your face is that you can still get the back. This is a good position from Injana. I know it looks like she's hanging off the side a little bit because she's got Grace's like butt captured in the hooks here.
Again, great position for somebody with such long legs and a body lock.
Yeah, this is really endgame position, and she's putting the squeeze on, and there's the tap.
There we go. Injana.
It's all Injana Goodman. She gets the win. She gets the cash prize. She really has looked unstoppable all night, almost getting stronger with every match. She was the favorite going in, and that's the reason why.
All of her competition experience is really clear.
Yes.
I think that's what pushed her over the top tonight. All the ladies she fought, incredibly talented, but she just has extra competition experience that allowed her the ability to maneuver, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. For the last time here tonight, Enyo 7 will throw it down to our MC to make this one official.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission of the Grand Prix final. Please put your hands together for Injana Goodman.
Injana, how does it feel to be our Grand Prix winner?
It feels great. All the ladies tonight were amazing. Super hard matches. I'm so happy that Enyo did this for the women. Like, get a group of 8 amazing women on the mats, all fighting for it. And I think it really showed for the performances.
That's awesome. And can you talk us through your journey or strategy, like coming through the matches? What were you aiming to do? Was there anything in particular you were wanting to achieve?
I think we're trying to go for submissions as much as possible, since that is the main thing of the show. But also looked at the other ladies and what their games are. I knew that Victoria liked to wrestle, so I wanted to wrestle with her, but she's really strong, she's really good. And just trying to incorporate different tab submissions that I normally don't do, trying to get to the back as much as possible as well.
And then, what are you going to do with your 2,000 pounds, Injana?
I think, like most people in the sport, is going to go into more competitions.
That was a silly question, wasn't it? That was a very silly question. So then what's next for you?
Europeans, hopefully Pans this year, and definitely Worlds as well.
Injana Goodman, everybody, well done. Give it up. Can we speak to you too, Grace? Let's go. Great. Everybody, let's have a round of applause for Grace, please. Okay, Grace, I saw you battle it out on the contenders to be here. Now, I think that's the coolest thing ever, that you've reached to the finals after coming through and battling through the contenders. How does it feel to be here and compete in the finals of the Grand Prix?
It's great. Like, the level of the girls in this competition is insane. Like, I knew before even doing the contenders that like a lot of them had been announced, so I knew it was going to be an insanely tough competition. So I'm very happy to make it to the final and have such a great match against Injana.
That's awesome. We would love to have you back. Okay, who would you like to take on at a future Enyo?
Oh God. I don't know, any brown or black belt, I guess. Yeah, I don't have any name.
I mean, it's okay. Zoe London chose a bear last time I spoke to her, so we're all good. Guys, Grace Colley, everybody, give her a big round of applause. She has done awesome. And that's all we have time for on Enyo 7 tonight. Make sure you're watching out on our socials for Enyo 8. Goodbye and good night.